Hey guys, J-Man here for the weekly X-Men talk. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know. I'm still gonna do these weekly videos. I might start introducing other X-Men content, maybe even review some old New Mutant stuff, which I did start to do at one point. I'm looking at maybe even some of the classic first X Factor Volume 1 stuff, talk about that a little bit. I know a lot of people talk about the X-Men and Uncanny and that kind of a thing, and my 90s comic stream talks about 90s stuff, so I probably won't do that kind of X-Men, but I'm thinking maybe covering some of the lesser covered X-Men books like X Factor, the Volume 1, and New Mutants Volume 1. Maybe start doing some of that stuff. Let me know if you're interested, because I really like those comics. Unlike this, what is this? Legion of X number 3. I mean, okay, well, let's start off with, I like the colors, I like the inks, I like the art. So it is a very nice looking comic. I do like, it's very pretty looking. I like the colors and everything here. This is nice. So it looks good. I think if you're a kid maybe picking this up, you're like, oh, this looks pretty cool, right? But like, okay, here's the story so far. I'm gonna zoom this in for you. This is the story so far. What the hell is going on here? These people think they're writing the next great American novel. I'm in Canada, so the next great Canadian novel. Really? Like, why is there 14 plot threads going on? Like, I can't follow any of it. Correction. I could probably follow it if I cared. This is what happens. The more intricate plot things you're trying to do, the less I start to care about them. Because to me, it's just like, okay, pick a story. I mean, this isn't Game of Thrones or something. And you can make an argument saying, well, maybe X-Men can be like Game of Thrones. Maybe it can, but not in comic book form. There's not enough pages. You either need to write an X-Men novel and have all this cool stuff happening. I'm currently reading this Star Wars book. Lots of weird things, lots of stuff going on in this. It's like, okay, X-Men comics are more like the old pulp magazines. There's one story, there's one villain. The Spider, the Shadow, Doc Savage, the Avenger, whoever it is, beats the guy, that's it, right? Have some cool adventuring on the way. These story arcs should be, 2 or 3 issues. They conclude it, next one. Like, there's so much going on that why don't they just focus on one story at a time? And then my interest would be piqued, like, ooh, how's this one gonna end? Ooh, what's the next one gonna be about? As it is, this is just a bunch of randomness to me. I about page 5 or 6, I'm not reading this. This is crap. About 5 or 6 pages in, I just started skimming it. I don't even care about what's going on in this at all anymore. I know there's a lot of people out there that really love this stuff, and that's cool, and they comment all the time, and everyone's pretty respectful, so that's cool. I'm not buying it. I'm just not into it. I used to be really excited about X-Men. I'd be like, oh man, can't wait to get the next one. Like, this is gonna be great. These issues right now are just stretching out stories that I don't care about. They need to streamline the crap out of this. I'm gonna talk about Sabretooth in a minute. That's a comic that was like 5 parts or whatever. That should have been 2 parts. Like, honestly. Yeah, another page of this, like explaining the altar and all that, I don't care. They're in Legion's mind. Okay, there's this skinjacker character who's taken over people. Then there's this god or whatever. Well, I'll just show you. There's the end. It's like, oh, it's Banshee. It's like Nightcrawler Banshee. I do like Banshee, though. I do like Nightcrawler. So I wish that this was better, but no. Knights of X, I'm just going to skim through it. That was last week's. So I'm just skipping that. Where's Sabretooth? Where are you, Sabretooth? He should be right here. There he is. Sabretooth number 5. I like this cover. That's pretty cool. I liked Sabretooth, this story. I like this idea that this guy's trapped in this sort of purgatory in Krakoa. All of a sudden, he's been there so long that his mind has started to kind of like take control of his surroundings. That was really neat. Then other people got banished there, and then he was like, well, I can control these people. And he sort of found a way to kind of escape that. All of this is leading up to him getting out of that pit. We knew that was going to happen, obviously. How it happened was kind of neat. How it was portrayed, it happening, was not good. This was way too long. This should have been a 2-parter, or really a 1-shot special. Make it a double sizer. I mean, this is the kind of thing that would have been a 1-shot double size, right? That's it. Why is this taking 5 issues. You're spending a lot of money on this, eh? Like, I mean, Canadian, these are about $6, maybe $6.50 a piece, okay? So you just spent like $40 to have Sabretooth escape, which could have been done in a 1 double size. I think it's outrageous. I think these people are trying to get whatever money they can because they know the comics are not doing that well. You'd get a lot more if you gave us a lot more. I want excitement. I want people who are excited to tell stories about the X-Men. I don't want talking about politics. And I'm not even talking about real world politics. I'm talking about in-comic X-Men politics. I don't care. The Quiet Council. What's Charles gonna do? Who cares? And why is Charles being made out to be a bad guy all of a sudden all the time? Oh, you can't trust that Xavier. Well, screw you. It's like Charles is awesome. It's like, you know, show some respect. It's like, I guess anyone of authority now needs to be looked down upon. Anyways, so here's the explanation of what's going on so far on this one. Like, what is all this? Sabretooth was banished. He wants out. There, that's what's going on. So yeah, he fights these two morons. I can't stand Mystique, and Destiny's okay, but her constant companionship with Mystique is making Destiny look bad. And like, are you sure that Mystique could beat up Sabretooth or flip him? I think Sabretooth would wipe the floor with her. Really? And these characters? Sure. And like, why is Doug being weird in this? I don't know. Nanny's in this though. Yeah. Nanny and Orphan Maker are cool. They need to do a Marvel Legends 2-pack. Come on, guys. They've made 4,000 Deadpool Marvel Legends. You can't do one Nanny and one Orphan Maker? Come on. Or maybe they haven't. I missed it. It was like some older set. There's Charles and the Everyone Hates Charles. Remember Charles in Charge? Never mind. Yeah, there you go. I won't spoil anything, I suppose. And Orcus tired. Orcus is the worst villain organization. Like, bring in like somebody better. Like, make it better. Turn down the suck, right? Anyways, that's it, guys. I know it's a bit of a downer for me, and I'm sure a lot of you are gonna probably say, no, I'm really enjoying this, and explain to me why you're enjoying it, and that's cool. It matters to me that you're paying your money and enjoying what you're paying for. Unfortunately, it's not happening with me. To me, I'm only doing this to keep up with X-Men in the hopes that something will pique my interest and get better. We'll see what happens after the gala. That we've got that Judgment Day thing coming up. I don't know how that's going to pan out. We'll see. I'm not really that hopeful for it because these events now have just kind of not been anything really great for me. But let's see how it goes. So that is it for now. Tonight I'll be streaming. I stream Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, and Thursday nights is comic book talk. Unfortunately, this today is going to be wrestling because I couldn't do Tuesdays wrestling. So Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays is wrestling. Thursdays is 90s comic books. And Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, that is the Phantom Zone, where we discuss all the latest topics in geekdom. But this Saturday, I'm going to be on Clobberin Times channel, and we're going to be talking about Thor: Love and Thunder. So we're going to see that this week, and we're going to talk it over and review it, and I might give my review as well separately, but hopefully you can join me there. If you're not already, please like and subscribe. I appreciate every subscription. I've got a few recently, so that this is working, me saying it, so I appreciate that, and I appreciate all your comments, and that is it. All right, guys, until next time.